All right, y'all. Now, I know some of you are using Canva to create your resume, and I'm not saying that it's bad, okay? Uh, you can use Canva for your resume. You can use Microsoft Office for your resume. You can also get sushi from the gas station, okay? So, in this moment, I'm going to teach you exactly why, or I'm going to show you exactly why you should not be using Canva for your resume. People that create resumes on Canva are design experts. They are not recruiters. They are not hiring managers. They don't have expertise in the way people get hired. Canva is a design platform. So while it is super easy to use, it's not something I would recommend. Here's why. Okay? So what we're going to do here is I'm going to go through and F-test every single one of these resumes so you can see what pulls and what doesn't. I got my iPad right here. So you're going to see it on the screen, but you're going to see me looking down a lot. Let's get into it, y'all. Okay, first and foremost, we love that Olivia's name is big. That's great. But there's a lot of stuff here that is not pulling properly. Number one, we don't pull any work experience. You see all this work experience over here? Not being pulled at all. We also have this About Me section, which probably, honestly, isn't even something that we need here because it's in first person. So again, reasons why, this one's probably not solid. Let's go into the next one here, y'all. We're going to go ahead and F-test this resume. Shout out to Olivia Wilson, okay? Whoever Olivia is, we love that. Okay. Oh, this one should probably be a little bit bigger. Okay, cool. So first and foremost, this part is what I call the zipper here. Up, up, down. Down, up, down, up. I don't know. Bop, 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 right? Like a zipper, yes? You can see here, it's not pulling anything but titles. That's why this resume template doesn't work well for a lot of people, because when people zipper scan up, down, what they actually want to see is powerful action verbs. What they want to see are things like this: managed, maintained, provided, assisted. Well, that ain't really the best, but they want to see these. They're not seeing these over here. They don't exist. Yes? So this is, again, another reason why this might not be the best option. Now, one other thing I'm going to point out on this resume specifically is the education is down here. Now, I know you're going to get a lot of advice from a lot of different people on your resume and where to put it, right? The reason why I question this here is, again, this is pulling the candidate's like second job right here. We want most relevant, most recent experience. It's pulling like just the end of it, really, but it's pulling their office coordinator job that they had previously. You don't want the employer to go looking for the stuff that they are looking for. So that's why this one doesn't work as well. And again, all of these skills here at the bottom: problem solving, customer service, attention to detail, corporate communication skills, organizational, those are all what we call soft skills. But we also have some things I'll highlight in yellow that are more hard skills, but these say key skills at the bottom. Good rule of thumb: if you have hard skills, meaning something that you, like a software or something that you can't learn overnight, absolutely, 1,000,000,000% it should be on there. But again, it's at the bottom. Are people getting to the bottom when they're scanning your resume? Jury's still out on that. Okay, let's go into the next one here. Oh, hello, Laura Bennett. Look at this. Hello, Laura. This is sweet. Okay, same thing applies. Again, this is visually appealing, which we love, but it's not. We're still getting the same issue here. When we zipper scan, I'm going to zipper scan in blue, up, down. We're not getting powerful action verbs. The recruiter is not going to go looking for it. That's why this resume doesn't work. Yes, I would absolutely, unequivocally, wholeheartedly recommend you never use a photo on a resume. There's a million reasons why. If people want to see what you look like, they'll look you up, okay? But a photo on a resume is not a solid move for a number of reasons. You don't want people to make implicit decisions based upon how you look. And when I say how you look, I mean a lot of things surrounding how you look, okay? The second thing, again, here is the education is still at the bottom. So because the education here is at the bottom, it's really not that long ago. I mean, eight years-ish. And then the last degree was 5 years ago. So again, I just have questions. If you're a student, your education should be at the top. If you're a recent grad, your education should be at the top, okay? And then also you have a summary here, or you're Laura Bennett. There's a summary here. Again, unless you are applying to be somebody's boss's boss, You really don't need an executive summary because you're not an executive. But in this case, what this is doing here is it is helping her most relevant, most recent job pull right here. Again, the recruiter's not going to look for it because they're F-scanning it here. What I would recommend for this candidate is the education section, go where the summary goes. And again, you wouldn't swap this based upon the Canva template because you're like, oh, it looks great. And if I can be honest, you probably just swapping out a few words in the summary and keeping the rest for you. Again, probably not a good idea. Okay, let's go into the next one. Y'all, we have 10. We have 10 resumes that we're going through today, so we're going through them quick, yes? All right, we got Lorna. Okay, so this one is actually better from the F-test in relation to experience, right? Keep in mind, the employer wants experience. They want to see where do you currently work and what are you currently doing. That is like the number one thing that they're looking for, yes? So in this case, it's pulling pretty solid for this part, yes? Now, this here is just a lot of open space for me. Again, not awful, it's just a lot of open space. But again, zipper, we're still running into the same zipper scan here. These skills are mixed with hard skills and soft skills. We don't want this. We only want hard skills on the resume. Soft skills should come through in your bullet points. Don't tell me you're a good communicator. Show me. Don't tell me you're a good problem solver. Show me. And show me what problems you solve and what changes in those problems because of you in your bullet points. Yes? Again, we have this language here at the bottom. If I was speaking two languages, that would not be at the bottom in the corner. I'm just saying. People who speak more than one language, especially for companies that have clients or customers in more than one country, y'all getting paid buku money. You're putting it at the bottom like it don't matter, and it matters. Last thing here, this is so outdated. References are so outdated. But again, if you are using this Canva template, you probably just plug and chug. You don't need references on the resume. In any sort of 21st century on Beyonce's internet, you do not need references on your resume. Okay? All right, let's go to number 5. Here we go. We're going to F-test this resume. This is Sebastian. Okay. Shout out, Sebastian. All right, now things that are good. We can see current experience is pulling here, which is great. Name is pulling here, which is great. And up, down is pulling here, which again is great. This template is not awful. I wanna be clear. But again, when you look at the template, you will plug and chug. Here are the yellow flags for me. Skill section, again. Hard skill or soft skill. All these things, these skills should be listed in these things. I see that there are some, and I already crossed it off, I'm sorry about that, some numbers in here, which is awesome. We actually love these bullet points. This is probably the best Canva resume I've seen so far. That's probably the best one so far. Shout out to Sebastian Bennett, okay, wherever you are in the world. Anywhere state and anywhere city, or anywhere street and anywhere city. Sebastian, this is pretty solid. Okay, I'm going to pause. I'm going to do a part 2 for this because the video is getting a little long, but these are the first 5. I absolutely would not use this one. I 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 might use this one. I might. Maybe, but it would be top on this five list. All right? Cool. I'll see you in the next video.